It's 10 p.m. You want ice cream. You tap your phone a few times and boom, it's at your door in minutes. It feels like magic, right? An entire grocery store ready to go, delivered almost instantly. But what if that magic has a dark side? The real price of your late night snack isn't what you paid. It's a cost measured in exploited workers, sketchy health standards, and a business model designed to trick you. We dug in, and what we found is the alarming truth they hope you'll never see. At first glance, the system is brilliant. The secret isn't one giant warehouse, it's a web of dark stores. These are small local fulfillment centers you'll never see, scattered all over the city. They aren't open to the public, they're built for one thing and one thing only: speed. Using AI to predict what you'll order and when, companies like Zepto, Blinkit, and Instamart stock these mini warehouses with a couple thousand of the most popular items. The second you hit confirm, a picker inside the store is already racing to pack your order. A delivery partner is assigned the fastest route and the clock starts ticking. It's a logistical dance, choreographed down to the second. But who's really paying for this performance? This whole super-fast delivery model is built on the backs of gig workers. Here's the catch. They are often misclassified as self-employed contractors, which strips them of basic rights like a minimum wage, job security, or health benefits. It's a system that's practically begging to be exploited. Workers are squeezed into accepting low pay and working insane hours just to get by, all while racing a clock that punishes them for being even seconds too slow. This isn't just about the money, it's about safety. That 10-minute promise creates dangerous conditions, pressuring riders to speed through traffic and break rules to avoid penalties. Inside the dark stores, the pressure is just as bad. There are reports of pickers being hit with financial penalties for making a single mistake, like grabbing the wrong item. And if a customer complains, we've seen stories from riders at some warehouses who say they can be immediately deactivated without any investigation. Their job just vanishes. As one worker who was in an accident was reportedly told by his supervisor right before being blocked from the app, there is nothing we can do for him. That pressure for speed doesn't just hurt the workers, it can hit the quality and safety of the food you eat. Welcome to the dark store, the messy backroom of instant commerce. Recent raids on facilities run by major players have exposed some truly shocking conditions. Authorities have found warehouses described as disorganized, unhygienic, and dusty. In one case, a license was suspended after inspectors found food stored on dirty, damp floors near stagnant water, with some products even covered in fungus. Customers frequently report getting expired or rotten products, from spoilt milk to inedible fruit. These aren't just one-off mistakes. They're symptoms of a system where speed crushes everything else, including crucial safety checks like monitoring product temperatures or ensuring food is stored properly. Even when items leave the store in decent shape, the race against time means they often show up damaged, another casualty in the need for speed. The problems don't stop there. The apps themselves are often built to subtly manipulate you. Many use dark patterns, tricky design tactics like hidden fees, confusing layouts, and misleading discounts that push you into spending more than you planned. Customers have reported being hit with a flood of extra charges, from cash handling fees to rain fees that quietly inflate the final bill. This business model isn't just playing games with customers, it's hurting local economies. Distributor federations have accused major quick commerce companies of predatory pricing, selling items at a loss to push neighborhood mom and pop stores out of business. And the environment? The issue is complicated. While some studies show that well-organized delivery can be greener than everyone driving to the store, the intense demand for instant delivery makes that efficiency much harder to achieve. It can lead to more delivery vehicles on the road, which adds to traffic and emissions. So, You have to ask yourself, what did you really do with the time you saved today? Was it worth it? The convenience of 10-minute delivery is amazing, there's no denying it. But it comes at a price. One paid by overworked and underprotected workers, by corner cutting on food safety, and by local businesses just trying to keep their doors open. The good news is, regulators are starting to notice, with more inspections and scrutiny of these companies. But real change also starts with us. Be a conscious consumer. Look into the companies you're buying from. Support businesses that treat their workers with respect. And most importantly, ask if the magic of getting something now is worth the dark reality it hides. Maybe some things are worth the wait. If you think this is a story that needs to be told, share this video. Let's pull back the curtain on the true cost of convenience.